Hey guys, today we're going to be doing hopefully a palette declutter. If not, it might just be a palette collection. But I do need to declutter some palettes. Eyeshadow palettes are my absolute favorite thing, and I would say I'm sorry, but I'm like not. But I have some that I haven't touched that I can get rid of or give away. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to pull the palettes out and put them on the floor so they're easier to look at, and then we will begin. So if you guys want to see my palettes and see if I can get rid of any, then just keep watching. So these 3 drawers are where I keep my eyeshadow palettes. That's right, I have 3 drawers of eyeshadow palettes. We're going to start with this top drawer. I'm going to take everything out. Alright. So this is drawer 1. This palette up here is the Bad Habit Athena palette, and I'm fixing a shadow, that's why it's open. Let's start up here. This is the Sleek Eye Divine in Storm. My friend Heather sent me this, and I actually haven't tried this yet, but I've wanted to try it pretty much every time I see it, so I definitely need to try it. I just need to pull it out and try it. These are the e.l.f. Prism palettes, and these are super pigmented, but I just never reach for these. This is the nude, the Nekkid one. I mean, the shadows are really beautiful. Oh, they're so pretty. But I never reach for these. Look at that. Okay, this one I'm going to get rid of. This is the Sunset one. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this one too. Smoky one. I think I'm gonna keep this one because I love jewel tones. But this is the Mad for Matte Holy Smokes palette, which I've only used 1 or 2 times, but I really love the Mad for Matte 2, and I really love this formula, so I am keeping both of these. The NYX In Your Element Water palette. I tried using this one time, and it was honestly the biggest struggle. It was mainly this color that I was having problems with, and I think it was just like a bad day. So I kind of want to keep this just to give it a little bit of a fair chance, because I was just having an off day, and I mean, it's a palette full of blues and greens. This is literally my dream. So I definitely want to keep this. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, we're keeping that. Profusion Sultry palette, and I actually just got this, and I haven't even tried it yet, so I want to keep that and try that. This is the Melissa Michelle for Ulta Beauty collab palette, and I have not tried this yet. It still has the plastic on it. Ooh, it looks really beautiful, but I'm sure this girl is very nice. I don't follow her, so I don't have like an emotional attachment to it. So I'm actually going to put this one in a giveaway because it's brand new. This is the Makeup Revolution Ultra Eye Contour Light and Shade, and this is like the version of the Kat Von D Shade and Light. I am... this brush is useless. I don't care about the brush. The shadows are nice though. Yeah, I'm going to keep that one. This was the Happy Birthday for, I think, July, August, and September babies maybe at Ulta this year from NYX. My friend Amanda gave this to me because she didn't want to use it. I haven't used it yet, but it looks really pretty, and I think I just saw Miss Holly Berry's do a video with this, and it looked decent, so I want to keep this one. The ColourPop My Little Pony palette is one of my favorites. I'm absolutely keeping that. The I Think I Love You palette, it's still in the box, so I definitely bought this on impulse because I think they were on sale. It's beautiful, but what interests me is this color, and I have this color in a single from ColourPop and also a couple Super Shocks, so I am actually going to put this one in a giveaway as well. You Had Me at Hello palette. I haven't used this one yet, but it looks really pretty. I'm going to keep that one. And the Element of Surprise palette. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that one. Next we have this Itsy set that my friend Heather gave me. I haven't tried these yet. This black shadow broke and I'm actually not going to use it anyway, so I'm just gonna take that guy out. But the rest of these I will keep for now because I've liked the Itsy shadows that I've tried and I want to try these. I haven't used them yet. This is a palette that I made from Coastal Scents. These are all hot pots. I love the idea of these, but I just never reach for this, so I'm going to give this away. But the colors are beautiful. I mean, I've swatched all of them, so I can't, you know, give it away, but I'll give it to a family or friend. The colors are beautiful. I just never reach for it. Look at that green. The rest of these I know I'm keeping, but I'll show you them anyway. This is the Bad Habit Royals palette. I haven't tried this yet, but it's supposed to be a dupe for the Modern Renaissance palette, so I kind of wanted to compare that. The Bad Habit Inferno palette, I love. This is their version of the Urban Decay Naked Heat, and I love this. The mattes blend really nicely. The metallics are very nice. I love this palette. The Aphrodite palette is like the Rose Gold palette, I believe, from Huda Beauty, which I don't have to compare. I've only used this a few times and I liked it, so I'm going to hang on to that guy. And then this is the Athena palette. This one just came out and I'm fixing a shadow, so haven't even swatched it, but look at this guy. Ooh. Oh my. And then this is the deluxe edition of the Carly Bible BH Cosmetics palette. I had the original palette and I liked it so much that I wanted to buy this version because it has some more like shimmery shades in it, but the mattes in these I absolutely love. And there's a bunch of highlighty shades as well. Okay, this is drawer 2. Ooh. First is this Tarina Tarantino Jewel Eyeshadow Palette, or Quint in the color Fantastical. I love this, and I didn't use this for the longest time because it was so pretty that I didn't want to touch it. They really are beautiful colors. I'm gonna keep this. This is the Smashbox cover shot. This is the smoky one. I got this from Influencer and I really do like this. The thing that I don't like about this is the lid like doesn't stay closed and the pans are very small. Oh my gosh, this green though is pretty fantastic. Like part of me want to keep it oh my gosh, I can't even talk. Part of me wants to keep it just for these like really awesome jewel tones, but we're gonna put this in the maybe pile. I'm not sure. Is the Dose of Colors Desi Katie collab. I love this. I'm absolutely keeping this. Not even a question. This is the Bare Minerals, the Posh Neutrals, and I quite like this little 8 pan. The Bare Mineral shadows are very nice. They blend well. They're not super powdery, and their metallics are nice. So I'm going to keep this guy. This is the Stila Eyes Are the Window to the Soul, the Mind palette. This is the all matte one. I love this palette. So this is the Pure Cosmetics Transformation palette, and I love these shades, but I never use these shades. So I'm trying to decide if it is. Ooh. They're all super pigmented. Oh boy. I think that I'm going to pass this one on. This is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea palette, and honestly, I don't love the Rainforest of the Sea palettes as much as I want to. They are like okay, but they're all shimmery, and there's like one matte. I just wet my finger, so that's why those swatches look super awesome. But I don't love this palette as much as I should, so I think I'm going to pass this one on. This is the Rainforest of the Sea Volume 2, and I am going to probably pass this one on. I've used it. I think I just swatched it. I don't think I actually even used it, but it's just not one I reach for often, so I'm going to pass that one on. This is the Tarte Make Believe in Yourself palette, and I love this. I'm going to keep this one. And then the Tarte Rainforest After Dark. I love this. I wish all of their disc palettes were still like this with the blush in the middle. I love this. I love these shadows, the formula. They're perfect. This is a Butter London Shadow Clutch, and I love these. These colors didn't come in here. You can purchase duos to fit in here, but I took 2 out because I wanted to use this. Oh, are you? Oh, you're not like that other green. But yeah, I'm keeping this. This is the Pure Cosmetics My Little Pony palette. I've only used this one time, so I want to use it a little more. I know that I don't love this one as much as I love the Trolls palette, because I love the Trolls palette like instantly. But I think I've only used this once, so I want to play with it a little more before I decide what I want to do with it. Speaking of the Trolls palette, I love this palette. It's one of my favorites of all palettes. Absolutely keeping that one. And I really like the Pure Soiree Diaries palette as well. There's 8 mattes and 4 like shimmery metallic-y shades. This is a really good one. The Love Your Selfie 2 palette, I love the colors in here, but the palette itself is so bulky that I never reach for it, so I'm inclined to pass this on to a friend. It came with a mascara, lip gloss, and a lip liner, I believe. But the palette itself is just quite bulky. So I think I'm going to pass this guy on. I have 3 of these Buxom custom palettes that I have put shadows in. So this is the first one. I don't know the names, but this is the first one. I chose all of these colors, so I'm going to keep these because I still like them. It's like all greens with some transition shades. This is the Bare Minerals Magic Act palette. It has eyeshadows and cheek products. I love this palette. That is absolutely staying, as is the Bare Minerals Regal Wardrobe palette. These are their holiday palettes from I think 2 or 3 years ago. 8 eyeshadows, 4 cheek products or face products. Love these so much. The Sweet Peach palette is absolutely staying, as is the Chocolate Bar palette. Mine is the old one that doesn't have the writing on the plastic, which is annoying, but whatever. And then the Semi-Sweet palette. Yes, these are all staying. The It Cosmetics Naturally Pretty Celebration palette. This is all matte, and then there's a transforming like ombre shade. This is a really nice palette. These mattes are very nice. What is happening with my lighting? You can't even see anything. Anyway, this is a good palette, and I'm keeping it. This palette is still in the box because I bought this purely for a collector's item because Beauty and the Beast is my favorite Disney movie. Not the new one, the cartoon. So, yes, I'm absolutely keeping that. This palette is an old Tarte palette from, I want to say like at least 5 years ago, but it's so good. I don't know what it's called, but it's so good. I don't use it that often. I'm going to pull this one out and like use it and see if I still love it as much. If I don't, I will pass it on, but for now it's staying. And then the Too Faced Everything Nice eyeshadow palette. This one is a good one. It's got 4 face products. These brushes are worthless, but I feel like this is one of the last like really good Too Faced holiday palettes. So I want to keep it for that reason. And then this palette is from Smashbox, and it's called, I think it's called the Wonder Vision Mega Palette. This palette is awesome. It has 4 face products, all of these shadows. It has little cards in here so you can, like, tells you how to do certain eye looks. It's kind of buried at the bottom of the palette drawer, but these shadows are so good. They swatch beautifully. They apply beautifully. That was like the most random assortment of colors. They're just really nice, so I'm keeping this palette. And this is the last drawer. I have 2 ColourPop palettes in here that actually need to go in the other drawer. I'm keeping both of them. This is the Femme Rosa She palette and the Yes Please palette. This palette is amazing, and I have not tried this one yet, other than a few swatches, but those are both staying. The Juvia's Place palettes, the Saharan, let me open you, is beautiful. That's staying. As is the Nubian 2. I think that oh, are you the same as this? Oh, you might be the same. So the green in here is close enough that I'm going to get rid of the Smashbox one. But the Nubian 2 is absolutely staying, as is this giant Masquerade palette. I wish I had realized how large this palette was. I bought the mini, but this is a fun palette. I haven't played with it a ton, so I want to play with this. That being said, this is the Morphe 35B. Feel like I can get rid of this. I have enough shadows in... Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this. I really hate this packaging, like, a lot. And I have all of these shadows, so. This is my Itsy palette of shadows that I've purchased. This is the Squad Quad and the Lotus collection from Ready Set Glamour and Coffee Break with Danny. I love both of these, so I'm going to keep the Morphe Kathleen Lights palette. I am going to keep. This is a nice palette, and I love Kathleen. And the shadows are nice. They're not amazing, but they're really nice. These back here. So I have 3 Z palettes of single shadows that I never use, ever. These are all my Maybelline Milani Bella Eyes, whatever shadows. They're beautiful, but I never reach for these. So I think I'm going to go through these, and I guess I'll probably have to give away a Z palette or something, but I am going to get rid of a good chunk of the shadows in here. These I just repurchased in the new comfort zone. Once I've depotted these, I've just never used them. These are all Morphe singles. There's nothing wrong with them. I actually haven't even swatched a good chunk of them. I just never reach for them. So I'm going to go through these, and I will be getting rid of a lot of these. Are all my ColourPop singles, and I do love these. So I'm going to keep these. These are my Makeup Geek singles, which are neglected but beautiful, so I want to keep. This is the Lorac Pro Metal palette. I love this. It's all metallic shades, which breaks my rule of having a complete, a palette with complete shadows for a complete look. But I don't care because it's such a pretty palette. This is the Lorac Unzipped. That's essential, as is the Lorac Unzipped Gold. The Lorac Pro is... Have I even used this? Oh yeah, I've used this a few times. Like it. I'm keeping it. This guy, Lorac Pro 2, keeping, and also the Pro 1. Lorac shadows are my favorite. The Mountain Unzipped palette I haven't even touched yet, so I want to use that. And the Lorac Mega Pro palette is fabulous. Alright, the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette is beautiful. It is worth the hype. Yes, I'm keeping it. The Artist palette is very nice. I don't reach for this one that often, but this is another that I'm going to pull out and use for a little while and decide if I want to keep it or not, because I'm not really sure. So yes for now, but I want to kind of like use it more. The World Traveler palette is another that's very nice. I don't use it a lot, but enough that I want to keep it. I'm like the worst of this, and obviously this is never going anywhere. This palette is perfection. Nekkid 1 is staying. Nekkid 2, have I even used this? I think I've used this like twice, so I'm going to keep it for now. And then the Nekkid 3. I can see myself getting rid of this at one point, but I kind of want to keep it just to complete the trilogy, which is stupid, I know. But for now, I'm keeping it. The Vice, what number are you? I don't know what Vice number this is. 3? 4? 75? Keeping. And this one. Alright, so this is what I'm getting rid of. I know it's embarrassing. And not a lot. And I'm also going to be getting rid of most of these. I just have to figure out how. These two are brand new, so I'm actually going to... We'll just do the giveaway in this video. If you want to win these two palettes, they're brand new. Just leave a comment. You have to be subscribed. And the rest of these are going to go to family and friends because they've all been swatched or used. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh, that's going to bug me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your favorite palettes. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!